Havana sickness is a set of severe symptoms that began in late 2016 among U.S. intelligence personnel and diplomatic employees stationed in Havana, Cuba. American ambassadors in other areas of the globe reported identical symptoms the following year. Havana syndrome, which was previously disregarded as mass hysteria or a response induced by psychosomatic factors such as stress, may be the consequence of microwave weapons, according to researchers studying the illness. Diplomats, intelligence officials, military personnel, and their family members stationed on foreign territory have mainly experienced symptoms comparable to those of a concussion or minor brain injury. More than 130 individuals have been afflicted by Havana syndrome so far, with a few officials reporting symptoms while on U.S. territory. Not only are the symptoms unpleasant, but the after-effects also seem to last a long period of time. What are some of the signs and symptoms of Havana syndrome? Late in 2016, deployed diplomats reported a loud piercing sound and felt tremendous pressure in their faces late at night. Then came the pain, nausea, and dizziness. While the sound finally ceased, several individuals reported ongoing discomfort and disorientation, as well as difficulty focusing. The symptoms were severe enough to prevent them from working throughout their deployment. Many intelligence officials and military personnel described symptoms as confusion, nausea, and disorientation in the years that followed, which usually began with a rapid onset of pain and pressure in the head and ears. They mentioned trouble focusing, brain fog, memory issues, light sensitivity, and sleep problems such as drowsiness and insomnia. Some of the long-term effects of Havana syndrome include migraines, vision problems from a distance, squinting, vertigo that comes and goes, and nosebleeds. According to experts, overall symptoms are similar to those described by people with head injuries, even though none of the employees reported a hit to the head or any other underlying health problems. What is the origin of Havana syndrome? Experts first believed that Havana syndrome was caused by either accidental or intentional exposure to a hazardous chemical, pesticide, or medication. However, no evidence of such agents was discovered in the afflicted individuals or their houses. Havana syndrome is thought to be caused by mechanical equipment that produces ultrasonic or microwave energy. Microbubbles may form in the fluid within a person's ear as a result of radiofrequency radiation exposure through highly specialized bioweaponry. Similar to decompression sickness, when the bubbles travel through the bloodstream into the brain, they may produce minute air emboli that cause cell damage, a disorder that deep-sea divers develop if they surface too quickly. Another theory is that symptoms are caused by direct radiofrequency waves penetrating the skull, disrupting electrical and chemical activity in the brain, and rewiring neural connections. This rewiring may explain why the symptoms seem to be severe and have long-term consequences. Despite its crippling effects, Havana syndrome is not deadly, and all those who have been diagnosed are still alive. What is the treatment for Havana syndrome? When MRI scans of afflicted people are compared to those of healthy people, they reveal abnormalities in the structure of white matter, the whiter tissue of the brain and spinal cord that mostly includes bundles of myelinated nerve fibers. This lends credence to the theory that Havana syndrome is a disease characterized by nonspecific and incomprehensible alterations in brain structure and function. Alternative medical techniques such as art therapy, meditation, breathing exercises, and acupuncture are used to treat the illness. A rehabilitation program consisting of specialized neurological exercises, delivered in 1-hour sessions, has shown some promise, but further study is needed. Cognitive activities, such as repeated complicated motions of the upper and lower limbs, balancing exercises, and orthoptic exercises, are included in each session. What does the Havana Act entail? The Havana Act, helping American victims afflicted by neurological assaults, was overwhelmingly approved by the United States Senate on July 6, 2021, to assist American public employees who have suffered brain damage as a result of potential directed energy attacks or Havana syndrome. Senator Susan Collins and the Intelligence Committee approved the bill, which would provide financial assistance to those who have suffered from Havana syndrome. The CIA and the State Department will both establish rules outlining fair and reasonable standards for compensating the victims. The Havana Act is a U.S. government effort to recognize the difficulties of affected U.S. public officials by offering financial assistance and legal reforms to help them deal. If you would like to see more videos like this one,